Wait, am I on? Hi. Yeah, this is unplanned. I'm going to be streaming my reaction to the second half of the Lions versus Commanders game as I eat my breakfast and watch it on my second laptop here off to my right. And yeah, I don't think this should be on the Birdwatcher channel. Too much confusion. Probably upset more people than anything, but I'm in the mood to stream. Maybe some people show up and keep me company. The Rim is on fire. How you doing, Rim? I am about to have some breakfast and watch the second half of Commanders Lions, rooting for DC. I'm a PG County boy. I grew up with only one football team around, and that was DC. So being from PG County and growing up in the 80s and early 90s, I'm part of a special group of people that have dual citizenship when it comes to the teams they root for in the Baltimore, Washington area. I've got my reasons for my Baltimore love. I've got my reasons for my DC love. And, for the longest time, I had a lot of reason to turn my back on DC. I did. I turned my back completely on that franchise. I had every reason to do it. It wasn't easy because I consider myself a loyal fan. It's the only time of any team I grew up on where I just said, I'm sorry, we got to have a divorce. Irreconcilable differences. Well, the person responsible for that divorce, Dan Snyder, is gone. And within a couple of years, the new ownership and just the entire atmosphere, the identity of this team has taken a change for the better. And boy, they drafted themselves a great quarterback. Something that only happens once every generation or so. It's really the only way to be a perennially good football team. You got to have that franchise quarterback. And I tell you what, Jaden Daniels has got the poise of a veteran out there playing against a Lions team that has pretty much crushed every opponent so far this season. They are trading blows, and we're about to get ready for the second half. And guess what? The Commanders are going to get the ball. I guess I should probably bring up something visual to look at here. Should I go straight to the source? All right, kickoff from Detroit from the 35, and that ball is going to send the returner all the way back deep into the end zone for a touchback. Again, the Commanders are going to have the ball to start the second half, and they are currently enjoying a 10-point lead. Where is your game day? We got a game day here. Hello. I just want to see a scoreboard, NFL.com. Are you really doing this to me? All right, first down from the 30. Daniels in the gun. And they hand the ball off, and there's space up the middle, and we got a first down and more, about a gain of 14 by Robinson, right up the gut. I tell you what, both these teams averaging around 9 yards per play through the first half, and that does not seem to be stopping. Where is just your classic score? You know what? Forget you, NFL.com. You couldn't just make this easy. Another first down. Ball on the Washington 44. And this time it's not going to work out as Daniels keeps the ball and will be brought back behind the line of scrimmage by 2 or 3 yards. 2nd and 12, maybe 13. NFL. Hey, Rim is on fire. Is my audio okay? 2nd and 12, they'll call it. Daniels again from the gun. Looks like a pistol formation, tight formation, everybody. And Daniels eludes some traffic, trying to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. He does, and adds 1 or 2 more yards. It's going to be 3rd and 10. I hit NFL. What's the deal? Oh, there you are. Pretty suitable, not too shabby. I mean, all I need to know is that there's no that it's loud enough. There's no distortion. That's pretty much it. All right, here we go. 3rd down and 11, they'll call it. Daniels dropping back. He's got time. He's looking over the middle, and that ball is caught. There's a flag on the play. Let's see what the deal is. Nobody's leaving. We got a flag on the Commanders. Detroit will decline it, and that'll bring up 4th down. So Washington will have to punt. Washington gets the punt off, and this ball is going to be left alone and bouncing around inside the 10-yard line. Looks like it's down to around the 7 or 8-yard line. So Detroit backed up behind their 10, down 10 here in the 3rd quarter. TV timeout. And maybe I should send a... Sorry, I'm chewing on camera. On microphone, really. That's the worst part. None of this was planned. Hey, folks. I am streaming the second half. Right now. I can't type. What is the link for this thing here? For this here thing. Thing. Pretty dramatic thumbnail title today. Video title. That is really all right, buddy. All right. All right. Hey, there's 5 people here right now. Could somebody just say hello besides Rim is on fire so he doesn't feel so alone? Say hi, folks. Come on now. And if you don't mind, maybe hit that like button while you're here as well. Hey, look, check it out. I normally don't cover football, and this isn't the channel that I do sports on, but I'm a Baltimore Orioles guy, so I've got a Baltimore fan base. I didn't think covering a Washington football game on my Orioles baseball channel was appropriate, so I'm doing it over here. Captain Crunch. No, it's like a chicken, basil, rice, and fried egg thing. It's Thai food. Kaprao Mu. That's right. All right, here we go. Handoff and trying to break outside and getting past the line of scrimmage, getting more yards are the Lions. Boy, the Commanders just could not put up a wall here on the outside. turn what looked to be maybe a 2-yard gain into a first down. 1st and 10 for the Lions. Goff right on the 20-yard line. One man in motion. Fake handoff. Goff looking, and he throws one at the feet of a receiver in the flat on his right. Just a short little dump pass attempt, and it's incomplete. All right. Here's a handoff up the middle and cutting out now back up the middle. Some nice footwork there by that running back to get about a 7 or 8 yard gain there. It'll be 3rd down. Montgomery on the run. Third and 2. Receivers bunched up near the line of scrimmage, or near the offensive line, I should say. And this one's going nowhere. A flag on the play. The Commanders' defense eats up a run to the left. So DC gets the stop, but the flag. Oh, we got a face mask on the defense. Automatic first down. Not a good result here. And, well, that looked more like the shoulder pad than the face mask. He did not grab the face mask. He grabbed his shoulder pad. Great. So here we are getting calls against this phantom face mask call. Gives Detroit a fresh set of downs. Ball on their own 42-yard line. 3 receivers out wide, 2 to the left, 1 to the right, and a handoff to the running back. And he's trying to break outside, and the Commander is going to keep him from getting back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, no gain, maybe a loss of 1. The Lions have outrushed the Commanders 179 yards to 83. This time they swallowed up another nowhere run. Brings up 3rd down and long. All right. That was Gibbs on the run for no gain. 3rd and 10. Again, the ball on the 42, between the 42, 43-yard line of Detroit. Goff looking over the middle, has a man, and he will turn and burn up past the first down yard marker and another 8 or 9 yards. It's about a 19-yard gain for a first down. And the Lions are now in D.C. territory, just inside the 40-yard line of Washington. Commanders lead this one 31-21. We're 9:23 and counting left to go in the 3rd quarter. That was St. Brown on the reception. Under center, Goff fakes a handoff, steps up, and he is hit hard just as he releases the ball. Incomplete. None of his primary targets were open. He tried to dump it off to the running back Gibbs in the flat there. Well, not really to the side. It was just on the other side of the line of scrimmage, but Goff took a big hit just as he released the ball. That ball Uncatchable. Second and 10. 9:09 to go in a third. Receivers spread out here. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Goff is going to dump it off to the running back. He's got a few blockers. He's making his way up past the first down marker for another Detroit first down inside the 30. And the chains will move again. 8:49 and counting in the third. Goff hands it off to the left, and where did that hole come from? Another huge hole and another first down. There was a seam just to the left of center, and it provided a wide open lane after a little shovel pitch. Oh, it was Montgomery. Wow. Yeah, that was sick. It was a double pitch. So it's first and goal for the Lions, down 10. Goff under center. One back. Just gets the snap off in time, and it's a handoff. And, oh, he gets popped behind the line. Trying to run to the left. And a Commander defender came around his blind side and popped him for a loss. Still a goal-to-go situation, second and goal. Ball now on about the 8-yard line. Again under center, Goff kicks his foot, sends a runner in motion, handoff, up the middle. He's got a seam, and he is through for a touchdown. Is that Montgomery? No, it's Jahmyr Gibbs. Did I say it right? The Lions, assuming they convert the extra point, are back to within 3 points. Oh, boy. Jahmyr Gibbs just cutting his way through that defense like a hot knife through butter. Here's the extra point, and it is good. 31-28. Commanders ahead by 3, and we'll be getting the ball back with just a little less than half of the third quarter remaining here in this division playoff round matchup. Pardon me. Cameron, let's go Lions. Come on, man. This is about D.C. It don't stand for no Dodge City over here. All right, here we go. Just under 7 minutes to play in the third quarter. Detroit kicking the ball off back to Washington. And another one that's going to hit the back of the end zone. And no return. I wonder how far ahead of me this graphic is. All right, Daniels back to lead the Commander offense. They have been trading blows with this very talented Detroit team. Ball on the 30. And a fake handoff running right. Daniels, he's going to hold the ball and be run out of bounds for a gain of 1. 2nd and 9. "14 out of 22 for 242 yards and a pair of touchdowns so far for Daniels. So he's looking pretty good for a 300-plus yard performance. In the shotgun here, a running back standing to his right. And he's looking to his right, and he's able to get through the seam and make more out of it. He's got a first down. That looked like a gain of about 17. Jaden Daniels moves the chains, showing off that athleticism and ability to read the defense and find the seam to get those extra yards. 6 minutes to play in the third. And there is a pause in the action here. A couple of trainers out there that talk to somebody who appears to be in. Oh, he's limping. So, momentary break in the action. Hey, chat, how you doing? Talk to me, people. I'm lonely over here. I'm trying to enjoy this experience that might be the very last, like, tapping into whatever made me as a kid feel wonder and joy and I don't know. This might be the last day I have like a euphoric moment watching my sports team. So I'm going to document it. Of course, even being ahead by 3 at this stage of the game, I think most people would say Detroit is still probably the favorites right now. We'll see. Here we go. 1st and 10 on the 45 of the Commanders. And Daniels is going to hand it off to the right. Robinson is going to work his way for about a 5-yard gain. Right up to midfield. Is anybody in chat? Say hello. You're worrying me here. Oh, we might have a penalty on top of this. Daniels got taken down pretty hard there. And they're going to push the ball up here. Personal foul. 4th penalty for the Lions. So DC already well into Lions territory after this penalty tacked on. They are at the Detroit 35 with a 1st and 10. 3 receiver trips on the left side, all bunched together. Meanwhile, jumbo O-line on the right side. And they're going to run it to the right. The receivers were a decoy on the left. They go run on the right. And that is Robinson picking up about 6 or 7 yards on 1st down. Second and 3. Daniels, handoff. Will not get the first down, but it's close. It'd be about a yard short. 3rd and 1 coming up. And at this field position and the way Washington has been very aggressive going for it on 4th down, I would assume, unless they lose some yardage here, they're going to go for it if they don't get it. And that might need to be the case. This is going to be close. A handoff up the middle, right on the 1st down line. Will depend on the spot. Well, they're not going to have to do a measurement. They say 1st down. So 1st down, fresh set of downs for Washington. Inching their way closer to the Detroit red zone here. They're on the just inside the 25-yard line. Looks like there's some confusion with the formation with the receivers on the right-hand side. Looking right, and a quick catch on the flat, and that's going nowhere. Looked like McLaurin on the reception, but no blockers upfield give him any space to go. So a gain of virtually nothing. In fact, it could be a 1-yard loss. It is 2nd down and 11. Clock under 3 minutes here in the 3rd. Daniels from the gun. Nobody out wide. Everybody bunched close, looking to the right. He's got the man in the flat. He needs some blockers. He does it himself. Who is that man? Eckler. Eckler working hard with 3 Lions draped on him to get a few extra yards out of it and set up a pretty manageable 3rd down. 3rd and 5. Could have been 3rd and 8 or 9, but nice effort there by, who was that? Eckler. Okay, here we go. 3rd down, shotgun. Daniels dropping all the way back and firing ahead, and that ball's going to be a yard short. Wait a minute. The receiver popped up as though the tackle never had him actually hit the ground, as if he rolled over the body without actually touching the ground. He did hit the ground, though. That's Brown, number 2 with the catch. So that sets up what? Well, we'll have time to figure it out because there's a Lion player down on the field who needs some help from the trainers. All right, it looks like it's going to be a few minutes with an injury timeout. Under 2 minutes to play in the 3rd. DC's up by 3. Somebody talk to me. It's a commercial break. I can't remember the last time I had Captain Crunch. It's been at least a decade. All right. A nice lucky after a breakfast like that. That'll hit the spot. So what are we looking at? Tuesday? That's all right. Oh, we got some interesting time. Somebody say something. Hello. Somebody. Are you watching? Anybody? There's one person? One? All right, maybe I didn't pick the right channel to do this on. I mean, I didn't set anything up to attract viewers for football here. This was pretty much just something for people that are already familiar with my channel, who like to just hang out. But, again, if I was going to do this, I felt like I had to do it on this channel, because it does say in my Birdwatcher channel dedicated to covering Orioles baseball and only Orioles baseball. So I might cheat and do a Ravens game, but I don't think I can come up with a proper way to explain why I'm doing a Ravens game on a Baltimore Orioles dedicated channel. All right, here we go. 4th and 2 in D.C., as they have often done during the season, are going to go for it in a spot where they could just kick a field goal. They're not interested. 4th and 2, ball on about the 16-yard line. They need to get to the 14. Runner in motion on the left. He joins the line. And a fake handoff. Daniels going to his right. He's got space, and he's got the first down, running it out of bounds. So a bootleg by Daniels. And Detroit did not have a defender out there waiting for that potential. They had one guy, and he committed way too much inside. Number 0 for Detroit. All right, here we go. First down at the 14. Call it the 13. Going left this time. There's some space. 10-yard line. Inside, all the way down to about the 6 or 7. With the clock now under a minute to go in the third. Whoops. You might want to see that part of the screen there. Second and 3. Daniels shotgun. Fake handoff. Nothing doing. Maybe a yard. It's going to be 3rd and short. All I know is this. We're going into the 4th quarter of a game where Detroit is heavily favored to win. The number 1 seed, home field advantage, had a bye to prepare and get rested. Versus a Commanders team who last year, won 5 games, has been a perennial doormat in the NFL for most of the past 30 years. Rookie quarterback has got the Commanders a lead in the 4th quarter in Detroit with the ball, knocking on the door for more. Again, if DC can't win this game, I don't think anybody's going to sit there and talk about, oh, well, we should have won and this guy's to blame. No. That's the beauty of being a team that's been this bad for this long. We're already exceeding expectations. Anything more that we can do in this playoff run would just be house money we're playing with here, folks. It's house money. There's no losing at this point. Because, yeah, if we lose today, guess what? Listen to me saying we. I'm so invested. I'm back in. If DC loses today and their season ends, I'm telling you right now, the ownership, front office, coaching staff, players, everybody knows that this team, you go out there, you make a few additions now that you know what your strengths and weaknesses are. You're a competitive team, but you got to address a couple of areas. I'm sure they're going to do the best they can in the offseason and have an even stronger team with a little more experience going into next year. The window is open, folks. A chance to climb through it on the first try right here. But if they don't, that window's going to stay open for a while, I would think. As long as Daniel stays healthy. Why is Comerica Park looking like an ice skating rink? All right, here we go. 3rd and 2. Ball on the 5-yard line. Daniels from the gun. One back just to his right, and a fake, and now a toss to the right, and Ertz is not going to get there. Zach Ertz gets faced up by a couple line defenders on the right side, and he could not penetrate. So, what are we doing here? What do we do now? All right, they're going to do what they've been known to do, folks. Going for it on 4th down. Again, 4th and 2. They do not need a touchdown to get a first down. They need to get it to the 3-yard line. From the gun, and the play clock went down to 0. I'm not sure if DC did that on purpose to try to draw an offside. And maybe they planned on just settling for a field goal all along. Either way, it's a delay of game. And now a 4th and 7. Let's see if they still want to go for it. I would be... I can't say I'd be shocked. They go for it on 4th down all the time, but now we're talking 4th and 7. Oh, wait, it's first. I'm sorry. The penalty must have been on Detroit. It's 1st and goal. Fresh set of downs. Folks, let's go. Handoff up the middle. And at the goal line. Do we have it? No. Robinson stopped by an inch. Oh, that knee is down. Yeah, probably about 6 inches. 6 inches from pay dirt. 2nd and goal. This drive's gone for 8.5 minutes. Handoff up the middle. Touchdown, Washington. And the Commanders, Brian Robinson Jr., takes it up the gut. And with an extra point, DC will be back up on top by 10. 37-28. Extra point impending. Here comes the point after. And it is up. It is good. 38-28. 13:29 to go in this one. DC's up by more than one score. How about this? DC don't stand for no Dodge City. DC don't stand for no Dodge City. DC. Don't all rush in at once. Yikes. JJ. Let's go.
Quick. They are. They're going to have to put up a quick drive here. I want us to get 10 more subscribers by the end of the stream. I'd like us to try to get 10 more. We're at 47 under 30. Come on. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. We haven't gotten any subscribers in the last 6 days. We've been on here doing streams for I'd say 4 out of the last 6. So I'd like us to try to get some more subs. First and 10 at the Washington third. Well, they're going to kick it off. 34 likes is Grace. I got Philadelphia Eagles versus Buffalo. DC don't stand for no Dodge City, says BW. What's up, man? I would love Eagles and Bills for real. Bring on Philly. It ain't over. And we don't even know if Philly's going to win tomorrow. I expect them to. So Gonzalez will kick things off. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. Haven't gained a subscriber in 5 days. Come on, man. The kickoff is high and deep, and it goes over
the kickoff back
the
to
it's going to be caught though by Amon-Ra St. Brown. He'll take it
Lions.
to the 10 to the 15, and he is down at the.
And as you can hear my friend JJ say,
so it's a 21-yard return.
They did not go far.
By Raymond.
All right. Since 1992. Oh, boy. I don't want to see those stats. Here we go. Ball on the 19-yard line for the Tigers, the Lions, and the Bears. Oh, my. Handoff. Waiting for a hole to open and getting a gain of about 4 is Montgomery. Hey, Joe Gibbs is on the sidelines. Look at Joe Gibbs. That man has not aged. He has looked 60 years old now for the past 40 years. Okay, looking to his right is Goff. Lots of receivers going deep. He instead hits a man in the middle and making a lot of yards after the catch. Number 17, Patrick. Before he's run out of bounds. First down for the Lions. How you doing, Rob? Oh, we got a face mask there on Patrick that the referees did not see. Ball on Detroit's 45-yard line. A pitch, and no, it's a shove. And now we've got a potential throw from a receiver going downfield, and there might be a flag on this. It's actually picked off. There is a flag. It could be offensive pass interference. It could be DC's ball. Let's see. Another trickery play with an end around and the receiver then throwing downfield, but into double coverage. It's an ineligible player downfield. Penalties declined. And it's DC's ball. Folks, oh my goodness. The Lions drew up a play and they did not execute it. First, a penalty that even if the catch were made would have been negated because there was an illegal man downfield. And then to add more fuel to the fire, an ill-advised throw that gets intercepted. It is DC's ball. 10-point lead with 12 minutes to go. Let's go. Rob, I'm probably not doing the Ravens game tomorrow. That game, when's kickoff? It's earlier than this one, right? I might not be awake. Or if I am awake, I'm just waking up in time for the kickoff and I don't have everything ready to go. You know, no shower, no breakfast. Yeah, so that's 6 a.m. here. We'll see. I doubt it. It might be a situation like this where maybe in the second half I'll go on the air, depending on how things look. I really wasn't planning on doing this, but again, I just felt like for the historic, like for the archives, I feel like this is like a moment in time that needed to be documented. Rob, any baseball news floating around out there? The general thought around the hot stove is that once Sasaki picked his team, then we'd start to see a domino effect and start seeing some other moves now that that's been decided. Orioles doing nothing still. You say nothing. Rob, they've spent $96 million in free agents this offseason. I mean, we got Kittredge now. And again, I'm not saying that, we went out and got Burns or we got Soto. No, we didn't get the elite players that cost $250 million, $500 million. But what we did have, and Rob, I'm not picking on you. I know what you mean. Okay. But, I mean, just in general, because there's a lot of Oriole fans out there that think that, like, what are we doing? Look, we have a very good nucleus of players, and I feel like the players we're bringing in are nice complementary players. The only player that's really expected to, fill in the production of somebody we lost is Tyler O'Neill, making up for the loss of Santander. And I think with O'Neill and Kerstad sort of sharing time, there's a handoff and lots of space, cutting left, cutting right, and huge yards all the way down to the Detroit 30-yard line is Eckler. A huge run on the first play of the drive. Eckler started left, cut it back up toward the middle, and he was juking and jiving his way all the way down to the Detroit 30-yard line. Just like that, we're within field goal range. Make it just outside the 30. 31-yard line. First down. 3 receivers bunched up top to the left. And a handoff to the running back, and he'll go up the middle for about a 5-yard gain. DC just chewing up yards. Folks. Yeah, and if we go out there and we make the trade for a Pablo Lopez or something, then I would give it like an A-. I really would. Like, what else did you expect? Because we're not re-signing Burns. Daniels is moving around. He's trying to make space. He's past the line of scrimmage. He stays on his feet, dives for the first down, and looks like he got it. Jaden Daniels showing off his ability to stay on his feet. Tremendous balance and agility shown here by Daniels. First down. 10 minutes to go. Lion fans looking pensive in the crowd right now. Another score here, a 7-point score, would be a backbreaker. Here's a handoff, and there's a whistle here before the play. And we have a delay game, perhaps? Yes, we do. That'll push the ball back 5 yards. 1st and 15 for DC. Daniels now 19 for 27, 257 yards. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That does not include his rushing yardage. All right, 1st and 15. Ball on the 26 of Detroit. 3 receivers to the left. And now the running back alongside Daniels moves left. He gets the handoff up the middle, and he'll be dragged up for about a 3 to 4 yard gain. So that'll still leave him short of the original line of scrimmage. 2nd down and long. 9.5 to go. Right now, the clock is DC's friend. Second and 12. Daniels from the gun. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Ertz also to the right. And the tight end gets the catch. They go to Ertz, and he'll be short of the first down by about 2.5 yards. Setting up 3rd and 2, possibly 3. Huge moment here. If the Commanders can just move the chains one more time, it's going to take a couple of more minutes off the clock. 8.5 to go. 3rd and 2. Daniels from the gun. He quickly throws, and it's dropped by McLaurin. A little short slant pattern on the left side right at the first down marker. And McLaurin could not hold on to the ball. It's 4th and 2. What do they want to do here? It looks like DC is once again saying field goals are for losers. 4th and 2, and here they go. Daniels again from the gun. He drops back. He's looking to his right, and that ball is caught inside the 5 and down to the 2-yard line. 1st and goal. McLaurin makes up for the drop in the last play. It's a fresh set of downs. The clock continues to run. 1st and goal, DC. 8 minutes to go. Daniels coming up clutch again. McLaurin with a run across the middle there. Nice catch. Nice execution. 4 catches for 87 yards. 1st and goal, ball just outside the 1-yard line. Daniels. There's 0 on the clock. This could be a delay of game. I hope it's not. And they're pushing it. There's no delay of game call. What is the call? They're saying touchdown. Touchdown, Washington. Jeremy Nichols. We'll see if this stands. Mick Nichols, excuse me, he stretches, and there's no indication that his knees or anything is on the ground, as there's a pile of players below him. This angle tells me that call will stand. It is 44-28, and Lion fans are looking despondent, dejected, demoralized. Whatever you want to say. Holy Toledo. Hey, Philly. We're coming to get you. Extra point will put them up by 17. It's up. It's good. It's a 3-score game with 7.5 to play. DC is in the driver's seat. Holy cow. 45 spot on the road against the first-seeded Lions. I told everybody, don't mess with DC. I said, look, they may not, get far, but I had them going to the NFC Championship game. Somebody find me Before the first playoff game was played, as soon as we had the seedings, I said it. We're going to beat the Bucks, and then we're going to go to Detroit, and we're going to beat them. After that, against Philly, NFC Championship game, I don't know. But we're at least getting there. And hot damn, we're 7.5 minutes away. Come on. I know. It's too early to count all the chickens here. I'm just doing like an early count. This isn't the official count. Oh, my brother's got to be so excited. Oh, if it's the Rams, then it's the Rams. But I honestly would enjoy it so much more to beat the Eagles. I want to play the best and beat the best, especially if they're a division rival. Man. Oh, no. Oh, Christ. Yeah, well, that would be the best thing, right, Rob? Where the Eagles aren't playing their best, but it's enough to beat the Rams, but then we kick their butt in the championship game. Like, I won't complain. If the Rams win and we get the Rams, bring on the Rams. But this DC team this season, it's been a Cinderella story, and it just seems like the script is perfect for the Eagles to be the matchup. And then, yeah, Baltimore DC Super Bowl, which I know. Could you imagine? It's actually going to be, I don't know what I'm going to do, Rob, because I have to cover it, but how? I have to expose the fact that in my heart of hearts, I grew up a DC fan, and they've won my heart back with this team, man. It's not just about a bandwagon. They're a different team now. From the top all the way down. They're not the team that I turned my back on for 2 decades. And I didn't turn my back on them simply because of the results on the field. It was everything to do with the management of the team. Goff drops back on 2nd and 10. He's looking to go deep, and now he finds a man short, and a nice move is going to get him a first down. Who is that on the right-hand side? I don't know these players well enough, unless I can see a name or at least a number. Here we go. Fresh set of downs. We've got a hurry-up offense going here, and there's a completed pass to Raymond on the right sideline for another first down. The chains move again. Lions know that time is not on their side. They are trying to get these plays off quickly, but right now we've got a delay. Old-fashioned huddle here. Clock running. Six and a half to go. Goff from the gun. Drops back a few steps. He's looking to his right. He's going toward the right sideline. He's got his man. St. Brown with a catch up against the right sideline before getting pushed out of bounds. Another first down for Detroit. Ball on the 25-yard line. Wide spread of receivers, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. A throw toward the left side is incomplete. Second down. Hey, Pocket Watch, how you doing? You mean this channel, Pocket Watch? Yeah, this channel's normally not for sports content, but all right, here we go. From the 25, 2nd and 10, shotgun. Goff looking right, and he's got a man. First down. We've got a 1st and goal, and right back up to the line of scrimmage. They're going to spike the ball and stop the clock. Wow, the Lions just sacrificing a down here. Wait, the clock, it should be 2nd and 10, right? There you go. 2nd and 10, ball in the 12. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Now 2 to the right as the running back goes out to the flat. He tries to make a catch, but it's incomplete and probably for the better as he is smacked on contact. It would have been a loss. 3rd and 10. The Lions need 3 scores. 2 touchdowns and 2 extra points ain't going to cut it. So if they got to settle for a field goal here, they got to take it. 3rd and 10. Everybody out left. Running back looking for blockers. He doesn't get them. He's forced out of bounds well short of the first. And let's see what Detroit decides to do here. Again, you have to score 3. And here comes the kicker. This will make it a 14-point game. Clock running down to 5:15 here. You got to think if the Commanders can just execute, don't turn the ball over, just try to get 1 first down. It's going to make this very difficult for Detroit. The field goal is good. It's a 14-point game with 5:01 to go. Should go for it. Again, Rob, why? In this 17-point deficit equation, again, 2 touchdowns, 2 2-point conversions, that's 16 points. They're still short. They needed a field goal in the mix somewhere. I mean, you'd rather it not have to be now, but that was the right thing. If they were just 1 point less down, I would agree with you. Go for it and then go for 2. But you're down 3 scores. Either way you go. You might as well take the automatic points. I wonder if they'll try it for an onside. I wonder if they'll try for an onside, knowing that even if they don't get it, they have to rely on their defense for a 3 and out for a chance to get back in this either way. How about 28 points put up by the Commanders in the second quarter? I see what you're trying to say, Rob, but again, I think the bird in the hand is worth more than 2 in the bush, because if you don't convert, then you're still down 3 scores, and the game is virtually over. This still gives them a shot without, Yeah, I mean, it's it's what you do here. I promise you. You got to do it this way. 16 points, different story. 17, that 1 more point is the reason. 45-31. Commanders getting the ball back. Let's see if there's any trickery with this kickoff. It is an onside kick. It bounces, and that ball is loose still. Who's got it? I think the Commanders do. Oh, my goodness. Referee indicating it's Washington's ball. My goodness, a perfect onside kick. It took a bounce, and once it wasn't initially picked up, it was anybody's ball. But it's DC's ball. My goodness. Here we go. I would expect to see a couple of run plays here. But you don't want to have too vanilla of an offense. Don't give up on what's worked. Maybe they will throw. It certainly looks like a passing formation. There is a running back next to Daniels who moves from his right side to his left. Two receivers on either side. It is a handoff, and that'll only be about a gain of 2, maybe. Clock runs. .425 and counting. DC happy to take the clock down to 1 second. We've got a bunch set of receivers, and it's a handoff right side off tackle, and that's good for about 3. Clock continues to run, and maybe Detroit uses their timeout here. They might have used one here. First rookie all-time in NFL with 300-plus total yards in 2 postseason games. Jaden Daniels. Imagine this dude with a couple of years of experience under his belt. Keep this kid healthy. 3rd and 5. Ball on the Washington 45-yard line. Under center. Daniels. And there's a whistle before the snap. And it's going to be on Washington. Oh, wait a minute. Not a flag, though. It's a timeout. First timeout used by the Commanders. 4:08 to play. Up by 14. Looks like it's going to be one of those, 30-second timeouts. Daniels already back from the sideline and into the huddle. Third down and 5. Ball on the Washington 45. A first down here would be a backbreaker. Handoff, no. Daniels fakes it. Now he's looking to his left. He's got a man! Caught! A leaping grab by Bates, who comes down with it for the first down. A huge chain-moving catch by the least likely of players out there. Bates. Oh, DC, I can smell a huge upset. We are on the verge. We are on the verge. Ball on the Detroit 35-yard line. Hand that ball off. Hand that ball off. Here's the handoff. Left side and a gain of 3. And Detroit is going to use a timeout. They've got 2 left. 3:18 to go. Excuse me, that was their second timeout. They have one remaining. Daniels one passing yard short of 300 and 51 rushing yards. So 350 total yards for Daniels against this vaunted Lions team on their turf. Second and 7 from the gun. And Daniels fakes a handoff, holds the ball, and will take it up for another short gain, 1 or 2 yards. And there goes the final timeout for Detroit, I would assume. Yes, Detroit is out of timeouts. 3:13 remaining. Oh, my. Oh, so the Ravens games is at 6:30. I thought it was 6 a.m. sharp for me. So 6:30 a.m. Oh, look at the Detroit couple. They look like they don't know where to get meth. All right, 3rd and 6. Just don't let it get picked. Be careful. They run it, and they're going to be short of the first down by a yard. Gain of about 5. Clock will run down, and by the time we get a kickoff here to put us back up by 17, you don't go for it here. You got to kick it here. Okay, here comes the kicker. Because, again, this puts him back up by 3 scores and pretty much guarantees game over if you convert this kick. Folks, here we go. Make this field goal, punch your ticket to the NFC Championship. And Washington will call a timeout to get the clock all the way down as far as it can go. 2:31 to go. 2:31 to go. Look at how dejected these Lions fans are. Ouch. They look like Oriole fans at a playoff game. All right. Gonzalez lining up for the field goal. This will be about a 44-yard attempt. Right between the hash marks. Here we go. Kick is up. The kick is going left, and that's no good. Gonzalez hooks it left. Well, that would have put the game to bed, but this game is still very much in Washington's control. Detroit out of timeouts. They need to score 2 touchdowns to tie. As we look at some clips back from the days of my youth when the Redskins and Lions faced off in the 1991 NFC Championship, the last time Washington was a Super Bowl team. They went on to beat the Bills with Mark Rippon, the quarterback. It's a sack of Goff. It's a sack of Goff on first down. Oh, and will Detroit have time to get another playoff? They should here. 2-minute warning coming up. 2nd and 21. They get a playoff. Goff looking down and gets a man over the middle. But it's going to be a 2-minute warning, 3rd down, and a long way to go. 2 interceptions by Goff today. and the extremely unlikable Tom Brady. I don't see how anybody can sit there and go, DC doesn't have a chance against fill in the blank. I mean, if we get to the Super Bowl and it's Kansas City, then maybe. I don't know. But I don't see how anyone, whether it's the Rams or the Eagles, is going to go, well, DC, I don't think they can. No, we've already beaten the Eagles this year. So we know it. We know we can do it. 3rd and 10. Detroit got the ball on their own 33-yard line. Goff from the gun. Everybody running downfield. Goff over the middle, and with two defenders right there trying to prevent a first down. It looks like the receiver is going to be a... Oh, man, that spot looked pretty generous. That was a generous spot and a quick first down granted. Wait a minute. A whistle blows. What was that nonsense? That was way too close to just go, oh, yeah, you got that first down. Stop the clock. Bring out the chains. They're going to have a booth review on that play. As well they should. Terrible officiating. So here's the catch. You see the yellow line? He's pushing. He does not get there. He does not get there. And they gave him a ridiculous spot, and then they just also said first down. No measurement or nothing. Like, you got to be kidding me, man. Oh, come on. What kind of angle is this supposed to do for us? He did not make it. He did not make it. Terrible spot. And again, even with the spot, you're not going to... Folks, there is 96 seconds left in this game. Commanders 45 points tonight, the most in playoff history. I know what record they broke. The Super Bowl in January of '88, where the Redskins beat the Broncos 42-10 in a game that saw 5 touchdowns in the second quarter. I can't hear what the referee's saying, but they better say it's not a first down. I see some fist pumps from DC fans, so I'm assuming they are going to overturn that first down call. Thank you. 4th and 1. You schmucks. Here we go. This could be the game right now. Fourth and 1. Goff from the gun. He's looking to throw. He's still looking. Now he's running, and he's got space. He's got the first. He's up to midfield and out of bounds. Stops the clock with 93 seconds to go. I'm not a college football fan. I did go to University of South Carolina, not Southern Cal. And guess what? In the 2 years I went to USC, it was the 2 worst years of the program's history. They won 1 game. Goff from the gun, looking left, now over the middle. He's got a man. Keeps his feet, and a stretch will give him the first down, but the clock continues to run. Detroit scrambling to get to the line, probably to spike it. And they do. Just $1.13 remaining. Time is not on Detroit's side, folks. Time ain't on your side. No, it ain't. Time ain't on your side. No, it ain't. 2nd and 10. Ball on the 39 of Washington. Goff from the gun. Receivers aplenty downfield. He goes to the right underneath, and that ball is going to be caught, and they're going to have to spike it again. It's under a minute on the clock, and a receiver still waiting to get back to the line. Clock's still running. They're going to run a play, and another pass that is dropped on the right-hand side. So that makes it 4th and 1, just like that. Oh, folks, it's over. It's over. You're not scoring 2 touchdowns with 51 seconds to play. Normally, I'd say we got this, but I'm so in shock. I really felt like DC could do this. I still can't believe we're doing it, though, man. 4th and 1. Goff looking downfield. Another throw to the same spot. They're just playing pepper over there. They get up to spike the ball again. And there are 39 seconds to go. 2nd and 10, ball on the 17.5-yard line. It's just pocket watch. The way DC's won a couple of their games this year, you know, the Hail Mary against the Bears. It's just hard for me to go, oh, yeah, DC, it's over. I can't. Not the way they've won a game or two this year. Goff looking, still looking, time wasting. He throws. He's got nobody. Incomplete to the left side. 3rd and 10, 32 seconds to play. Take your time. Hurry up. Choice is yours. Don't be late. 3rd and 10. Here we go. He's going into the end zone. Intercepted! And Washington has made their way to the NFC Championship game. They have upset the first seed Lions on their home ground. They put up 45 on Detroit, giving them a taste of their own medicine. Washington, 45. Detroit, 31. It doesn't matter what happens in tomorrow's game. They will have to play on the road again. But, folks, we don't mind. We'll hit the road again. Will it be East Coast or West Coast? Here comes the victory formation. Kneel that ball. Game over. Yes! Hail to the Redskins. Hail victory. Braves on the warpath. Fight for old DC. Runner, passer, score, we want a lot more. Beat 'em, swamp 'em, touchdown, let the points soar. Fight on, till you have won, sons of Washington. Rah, rah, rah! Hail to the Redskins. Hail victory. Braves on the warpath, fight for old DC. Get in. 30 years of sucking ass is over. DC is back, baby. How about them Hogs? How about them Hogs? And there it is, folks. I've documented it. Perhaps the last great moment in America. As I watch a ad for Trump's inauguration. Jesus Christ. That might have been it right there, folks. That last vestige of what once was, as we are on the cusp of what will become. And what that is, I don't want to know. But hey, I enjoyed it. 45 points. The offense never looked. They just executed. There was no task too tall for this team. All right, well, I got a place to be in about 90 minutes. I think I'll just relax until then. Folks, thanks for hanging out. The Washington Commanders have defeated the 15-2 Detroit Lions. 45-31 your final. Again, tomorrow, 3 o'clock, Eagles-Rams. Rams with the 5 seed, I think, right? So even if they win, they'll get the home game. Ain't that right? Or is that not right? Hold on. Let me make sure about this. Let me take a look at this. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, they're both they're both better seed. We got the lowest seed, so we have to be on the road, no matter who we play. Yeah. All right. Bring it on. They don't have a time yet, but it'll be on Sunday. Will it be the early game or the late game? I'm hoping it's the late game. But I'm also hoping the Ravens win, and I'll just have to be up all night. Ravens tomorrow, folks, at 6:30 Eastern, 6:30 a.m. for me. I will be watching. Will I be streaming as well? I don't know. Oh, my God. Now my friends are posting betting odds in the middle of the game. Like, what are you doing, Medi? Are you encouraging your friends to bet? Just enjoy the game, dude. All right, I'm out of here, guys. Have a good one. This has been the Birdwatcher with this special non-Birdwatcher channel event. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you have a good Saturday night, and I'll maybe see you tomorrow. All right? Bye.